In my last video, I mentioned that the more insulin you have in your body, the more fat you store. So what we want to do is basically reduce the amount of insulin in our body for us to be able to burn more fat. So how do we do that? The ketogenic diet does this for you. By lowering the amount of carbohydrates you eat, you automatically reduce the amount of insulin you make, hence opening up your fat cells to be used for energy. You see, insulin is a fat storage hormone. So the more you have it in your body, the more you store fat. Just to give you an example, a prisoner cannot go anywhere as long as there's a prison guard waiting for him at the door. It's the same thing. Insulin is the prison guard. And what we're trying to do is remove that prison guard or insulin so the prisoner can come out, or to allow your fat cells to come out and to be used as energy. So now we understand the lower amount of insulin we have in our bodies, the more fat we burn. So why is it that some people can eat a lot of carbohydrates and never put weight on, and some people eat small amount of carbohydrates and they put a lot of weight on? Most likely you developed a disease called insulin resistance, where insulin becomes inefficient and doesn't do its job properly. If I can give you an example of a removalist, you can hire one person to move your furniture, or you can hire 10 people to move the same amount of furniture. End of the day, you're paying more and it's overkill. It's the same with insulin. When insulin is working inefficiently, your body makes a lot of it because it no longer feels its effects, so it makes so much of it. And again, insulin is a fat storage hormone, so the more you make, the more fat you store. In addition, we have another problem. Having fat around your body acts like an insulation system, so it makes the body less resistant to feeling insulin, hence the body makes more insulin. Making more insulin stores more fat, and the more fat you carry, you make more insulin, and you get in this vicious cycle of inevitable weight gain. Really, the solution is simple. All you need to do is just restrict your carbohydrate intake and swap that for fat. By doing that, you lower the amount of insulin you have in your body, hence you leave your fat cells open to be used for energy. Remember, insulin is a gatekeeper to your fat cells. The less of it you have, the more fat you use. Just to summarize, if you're carrying any kind of weight, you're most likely insulin resistant, which means your insulin is not working efficiently, and instead what it does is stores a lot of the unburnt carbohydrates to fats. If you want to solve this problem, give the ketogenic diet a go. It reduces your sugar levels, it reduces your insulin levels, allowing your fat cells now to be used for energy. I'll talk to you next time.